Hello and welcome back to your own channel Indian Defense Analysis, where we bring to you all the latest development happening in the defense sector. China took the world into shock after it tested hypersonic missile last week. Although the test was not completely successful and it missed the target by 30 km. But it was definitely a remarkable achievement in hypersonic missile technology as Chinese missiles circled the earth twice before heading towards its target. Now to counter China, USA want to be a step ahead in the race of hypersonic missile, and in the line of the same, USA has tested its hypersonic missile on 21st October. However, the test failed due to rocket engine failure. This is huge setback for USA hypersonic missile program. One of the main reasons for fearing hypersonic missile is that if a missile can circle Earth 2 times, then it can hit you from any side where you have weak air defense system or no air defense system. However, there is no air defense system in the world to stop hypersonic missile. According to the latest report by Congressional Research Service (CSR), a US-based Congress think tank, India is among one of the selected few countries which are developing hypersonic weapons. The report, which came out this week, said that although US, Russia and China have one of the most advanced hypersonic weapon programs, several other countries such as India, Australia, France, Germany and Japan are underway in developing hypersonic weapon technology. India has around 12 operational hypersonic wind tunnels and can test hypersonic weapons with a speed up to Mach 13. India and Russia have collaborated for developing an advanced version of BrahMos cruise missile based on Russia's latest Zircon hypersonic weapon and could be deployed earliest by 2025. As we all know that India and Russia had joint venture for BrahMos. The BrahMos is the world's fastest supersonic cruise missile which can fly at a speed of Mach 3 or 3 times the speed of sound. India has inducted this weapon for use on tri-service platform. Similarly, like the rest of superpowers, India too has joined the race to develop hypersonic weapons. India has developed a hypersonic technology demonstrator vehicle HSTDV and tested a Mach 3 scramjet engine in June 2019 and in September 2020. On 12th June 2019, it was tested from Abdul Kalam Island by DRDO. With the scramjet engine, it can cruise at Mach 6. It was test fired from launch pad number 4 of Integrated Test Range, Odisha. On September 2020, DRDO successfully tested the scramjet-powered HSTDV. At 30 km altitude, payload fairing separated followed by separation of HSTDV cruise vehicle, air intake opening, fuel injection and auto ignition. After sustaining hypersonic combustion for 20 seconds, cruise vehicle achieved velocity of nearly 2 km per second. This test flight validated aerodynamics configuration of vehicle, ignition and sustained combustion of scramjet engine at hypersonic flow, separation mechanism and characterized thermostructural materials. According to the expert, all this test firing was related to the making of BrahMos 2 hypersonic missile. This is new missile which is likely to complement the Indian Navy's existing BrahMos anti-ship missile. Now what is BrahMos 2? BrahMos 2 is twice as fast and can reach a speed of over Mach 6. Even though the missile is expected to have a range of 600 km, experts claims that BrahMos 2, which is similar to Russia's Zircon hypersonic missile, can exceed its range of 1000 km and can fly at a speed as high as Mach 8. BrahMos Aerospace is joint venture between India and Russia, while DRDO represents India, NPO Masino Stronia represents Russia in it. Zircon missile has also been developed by NPO Masino Stronia. This was today's update. Please let us know what is your view about these in comment section. Feel free to post your comments and suggestions on any topic related to defense sector on which you want to hear from us. With this, I would like to say goodbye and Jai Hind friends. Please like and subscribe our channel if you had not done already. We will soon back with more interesting and amazing development happening in the defense sector.